Double your pleasure, double your fun with double the amount of COVID tests. Yes, the government is now loosening the restrictions a little bit, and once again, you can order COVID tests online, and they send you not just one pack, but they send you two. Why they don't put them together, I don't know. Okay, I really don't. I guess they just decided at the last minute to go ahead and up the quantity you get. So instead of getting like 2 kits, you actually get 4 kits. Okay, more about that in a second. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what type of kit we have this time around. Now you might be thinking, Tux, is COVID still a thing? Yes. In fact, I personally know more people have gotten COVID recently in the last 30 days than probably the entire time of COVID. Like, it's not as severe, but people are getting it like the flu, you know, and passing it. And so it is the type of thing where it's good to get that test, or at least have a few on standby. Now, I have lots of videos about COVID tests, and you can check them out in the queue below under my videos. But this is the new one. This is what they're sending, guys. And this, oh my gosh, this is actually the same as the last one, which is, I don't think this is for sale anywhere. This is like a special government-only edition, because this actually has 4 rapid tests in one box, and I never see this in the store. 4 test kits, 1 box. Let's go ahead and open the other one, just make sure we got the same one. So anyway, yeah, so it's 4 kits, 1 box. So you can actually test, I guess, now you can finally test like your whole family in one shot if you're sick. So that's pretty cool. They actually give you not 1, but 2 of these test kits. So I like that a lot. These test kits are pretty easy to use. They're very similar to the previous ones. Basically, you get a sample. In fact, you know what? Let's just do one. You got time? I got time. Let's check it out. I might have COVID. You never know. I have not done a test in a while, and I have had the sniffles and a little bit of a sore throat. So this is probably as good of time as any to do a COVID test. And if I have COVID, I'm going to be shocked, because I've done so many COVID tests and I've been negative so many times. Like, I don't think I have COVID, but you know what? We're going to find out together right now, because I have had a little bit of a tickle in the throat. My voice has been a little off and on. So anyway, this is what comes in the kit. You can see there's instruction manual here. It talks about, you know, the standard test, the standard swipe, a little tube, a nozzle, and they even give you this little holder that a lot of kits don't give you. That is actually kind of convenient, because in some of the, like the iHome kits, I just end up leaning my little test tube against things, and that can be a little bit awkward, quite honestly, okay? And they talk about what to do. I'm not going to go through every instruction, but basically, you know, make sure your hands are clean, you know, go ahead and stick it up your nose, you know, go like 5 times one direction, you know, do the other one 5 times, like about 15 seconds of continuous swiping the nose, you know, and basically that's that. Then you go ahead and stick it in the tube, you go ahead and squeeze it off, make sure it's good sample, and then you put 4 drops. Now, some have 3, some have whatever. Now we're up to 4 drops in the little sample bin, okay? So we're going to check this out together, guys. Let's go ahead and do one of these bad boys. You can see inside here, there's all sorts of things. Looks like this is the actual, what is this? This is like the little tubes of medicine, and then in here we have all sorts of like little test kits. These are like the little kits. So we need one of these, okay? So we'll take one of these out, and you see you still got 3 more in a whole other box. And again, this was free, okay? We got the little Q-tip guys right here. We'll take out one of these bad boys. We're gonna go ahead and swab us up here and see what we get, okay? And we'll leave that in here then. And then you do get the handy like 1 cent holder, but this can actually be kind of handy. So I'm gonna leave that out. And then let's go ahead and I guess we'll open up things here. So this actually does have Velcro, which I think that is kind of cool in a way, because you can actually Velcro this back shut. And these are like the little test kits, and I think the liquid's in it. Let's take a look here and see. Yeah, so the liquid you can see is right down there. The liquid is in the little vial already, and now we can just set that just like that, nice and upright. I do like that a lot, and there is like a nice little squeegee part for the top. So we'll set that right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and ziplock this back together. There we go. Very cool. I do recommend doing these too, because you really don't want to give COVID to somebody else. Like, imagine if you give it to like your grandma or something, or some random senior citizen. Like, that'd be very bad karma. All right, so here we go. Here's the test kits. Of course, there's 2 lines. If you haven't done these before, there's a control line, the C. That just means the test worked, okay? And if you have 2 lines, the C and the T, that means you got COVID, okay? So you want just 1 line, not 2 lines, okay? And here is a little swabber guy. So we'll take this and we'll go ahead and open this guy up. Looks like it's not real long, actually. This is one of the shorter swabs, so I guess you'll have to jab that bad boy. Oops, jab it up there. We'll pull this out real quick, and it looks like that, little Q-tip. And I'm just gonna let the camera roll. I'm gonna stick this up, and we'll give a little audio if it burns or anything. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And again, they say about 5 spins or about 15 seconds. So here goes the right nostril. Okay, my right side. Here goes. Kind of burns. Ooh, I feel like yeah, kind of burning a little bit. I'm going kind of deep here. Let's give it some spins. So we got 1 spin, 2 spin, 3 spins, 4 spins, 5 spins. I think that was about 15 seconds. Now we're going to take this out. It looks like a little bit of blood on there. So let's go ahead and try the left nostril now. We're going to try the left nostril. Here goes nothing. There we go. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to keep spinning here a little bit. Make sure we got a really good sample. Spinning a little extra doesn't really hurt anybody. I would say this doesn't really burn a whole lot. It's not too bad. I think I've had worse ones before. And there we go. And you can see not a whole lot of stuff. It's a little gross, I guess. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the top part off here. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to give this an extra spin for luck. Let me give it one more spin. I want to make sure, since I'm making a video, I wasn't too distracted. I want to make sure it gets a really good sample. Okay, I think I got a good sample there. Actually, a little blood, looks like. See the red? Okay, so we're going to stick this down to here. Okay, now they recommend go ahead and give it 10 spins. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. And we'll give it a little shake or two. Make sure it's nice and mixed up. Make sure the tip of it is down in the liquid here real good. Give it some spins. Now we're going to go ahead and you can kind of pinch this. And go ahead and kind of give it a few like little pulls. Just try to get as much liquid off the Q-tip as possible to make sure your sample is as good as possible. Okay, so I think our sample's pretty good here. I think I got most of the liquid off, and you can see a lot of chemical right down in there. So we're gonna go ahead and put the cap on here. Okay, very good. And I can put this back in the handy dandy little thing. And I like to use these old wrappers to kind of just stick the old swab in just like that, and we can throw that away. Okay, so here we go. So we have this, and now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and do 4 drops into the little hole right there. So we take our little container, and you can see it has a nice little dropper, so it's real not very messy. It's very controlled. And here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's our 4 drops, and now we need to wait. We need to wait 20 minutes. So while I'm waiting for this, I'm gonna go ahead and blow my nose, and I'll be right back. Okay, I used my little stopwatch here to check it out, and indeed, I do not have COVID. Check it out. We got 1 line. It was pretty quick to make that 1 line, and of course, no second line ever appeared. So I once again feel COVID-free, so that's pretty great. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. Again, if you need COVID tests, of course, you can go ahead and click the link down below, and you can order them on Amazon. Or if you want, you could try and get them from the government if they still are giving them out. It seems like they are giving out a 3rd round of COVID tests. So it's a great time to get some free COVID tests, all right? All right, hope you have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Yeah.